everybody! Today's drawing video is Super Mario, and we're going to draw him together by connecting the dots to draw the outline, details, coloring, and shading. So go ahead and get your dot-to-dot printable template in the description below, print it out, or if you don't have a printer, that's okay, get a piece of paper, pencil, marker, and draw along freehand. So I grabbed my marker, and we're going to start drawing here at number 1. And from 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're doing a curve to start off Mario's ear, like that. Now we're going to go past 4 just a bit and go to 5. Now this one's easy, so from 5 to 8, we're doing a nice curve. There. And from 8 to 9, around like that. Now we're going to go past 9, just a little bit. Curve through 10 and stop at 11. We're going past 11 to 12, past 12 to 13, and past 13 around to 14, past 14 through 15, 16, past 16 like this. See, we're creating Mario's hand. Now actually what I want you to do is go back to number 8 and connect to 17 and around to 16, and we're going to finish his hand right now. Now 17 and 18, and we're going to go past and curve upwards towards number 6. Now from 18 to 22 is a nice even curve. Yeah. Curve around to 23, little bump like that. Now we're going past 23 and we're curving around and going all the way to 27. Now from 27 to 28, curving like that, just a bump. And I'm actually connecting 22 to 28 now. So I'm going to continue this line all the way through because we're going to finish off Mario's shoe. And somewhere over here, I'm connecting as well to 27, 28 to 29, 29 to 30, a bump around to 31, and a bump around to 32. 32, just a small little curve to 33, and then a big bump to 34 and all the way through to 35 like that. Now here, go back to 31 and we're going to connect it to 35. So you're going to do a curve like an S. There, like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to go halfway between 30 and 31 about here and do an S to 36 and then curve around to 35. Now from 36 to 41, you're curving straight through all the numbers. And here what I want you to do is actually create an oval. We're going to create an oval including 41 and 42. Small curve from 42 to 43 and another one all the way up to 45 like this. From 45 to 46 you're going to bump outwards, and 46 you're going just a little bit past and you're going to connect to 47, 48 and swoop around and create the pinky on his hand. So this way, 34 and all the way through to 35 like that. Now 49 to 50, up and down, and we're creating the other finger. 50 to 51, same thing. Now 51 to 53, you're doing a bit of a curve or like an S. So through 52 and then up like that. Connect to 54. And then you're doing a curve all the way back to number 1. So I grabbed my thinner marker to do some of the details, and first what we're going to do is draw Mario's nose right about here. It'll help us with the rest of the details, it'll make it a lot easier. So imagine an imaginary line from 54 down and 47 across. So our starting point is going to be right about here. There. And we're going to draw an oval to make Mario's nose. To create his mustache, start at the left side of his nose and swoop up, and then do half moon curves all the way to the right side of his nose. From number 5, we curve down and up to create Mario's chin, and we stop at his mustache. Starting at 54, we're going to make the rim of Mario's hat, and we're going to curve upwards and downwards a bit just past 58, loop around, and finish off the bottom of the rim. Now make an S curve for the side of Mario's face, and now we'll finish off his thumb and his finger. There we go! Next, starting at the side of his nose, we're going to finish off his hand and now his arm. Now we finish Mario's sideburns right by his ear. I grab my thicker marker again and I'm working on the straps of the overalls and the buttons, and now the lines where the overalls stop at the arms and the neck. And now connect lines 19 to 40 to create the band on Mario's pants and draw another line just slightly below that one. We finish off his pants, a pocket, and his hat. I switch back to my thin marker again to work on the eyes and eyebrows on Mario's face. Get your markers, it's time to color! If you've ever played Super Mario or watched any of the movies, you know his shirt and his hat are always red, and his overalls are always blue. So I'm going to color him that way. Make sure that you get 2 versions of every color, a light one for the base color and a dark one for shadows later on. If the video is going too fast for you, make sure you pause it when you need to and rewind it if you have to. If you're liking this video, be sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to go to my channel and subscribe, and check out all my other Connect the Dots dot-to-dot drawing videos. I picked my peachy marker for his face, and then I picked 2 different browns. One for his hair and his mustache, and the other for his shoes. Whoops, don't forget the buttons on his overalls! The game Super Mario Bros. Was originally released in 1985, but did you know that Super Mario actually started in Donkey Kong in 1981? So that makes Super Mario, as of this year, 40 years old. Wow, right? With my Sharpie, I add a few extra details before we add shadows. I have my dark markers off to the side to use for shadows, and I start with my light gray to use on the white. Like I said before, if you don't have a dark version of your base color to use for shadows, that's okay, you can always use a gray. For example, I used a dark gray on Mario's overalls for the shadows because I didn't have a dark blue. I'm drawing his shadows on the right side of his body because I wanted the light source to be coming from the left side. Working on the overalls now, as you can see, I used a dark gray instead of a dark blue because I just didn't have a dark blue in my collection of markers. And if you don't have the colors, that's okay, you don't have the colors. No big deal. You can also use mixed mediums, which means you could draw with markers, but you can use pencil crayons for shadows. Why don't you give that a try? Hey everybody, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!